Good morning, all. What a wonderful morning it is this morning. We have a fantastic latency. I put some light in the subject so you can see my beauty. Right, so this morning, what I'm going to be doing, two things. Legion events for Forgotten Souls. Infernal Hordes for gold. In the Infernal Hordes, as long as we can get over 666, I'll be killing Bartok, but instead of going for the materials chest or the equipment chest, I'm going to take the gold. I done a few of these runs yesterday, and the gold I got from there was decent. I've now got 275, whereas I started at about 75. So, and I've already spent some to try and move away from Resonance to get maybe Envenom or Call of the Wild, but 30 goes later, still no change. So what I'm going to be doing first is running a Forgotten Wisdom there. Oh, I don't need that. I'm going to get rid of this. Chaos, 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 chaos. Heraldic materials, equipment. Don't need the equipment. I'm keeping the gold because, you know, I might need the gold. Right. So I have a Forgotten Wisdom that's also a Whisper. We'll take that. And while we are here, we will take our medicine. Oh, wrong buttons. And I'm not going to be taking anything else because I want to get through this as sort of quickly as possible. So I'm really just focusing on finding the Forgotten Wisdom, and then finding the Forgotten Wisdom, then finishing the dungeon. That's what my focus is for here. Then once we've done that, we'll see if there's an event. Ah, there's the treasure room key. Okay, so when we come across the treasure room, we'll take that. So people say this is a one button build, but you can use one button, I suppose, but you'd be missing so much. Because you do need to hit the Grizzly Rage. And then I do like to hit the Blood Howl. So yeah, it's possible to run with one button, but I prefer not to. And when I'm pit pushing, I definitely take the Crazy Brew whenever I can push the button. still haven't came across the XP well yet. I've attacked the devil and there it appears. So now all we really need to do is find the boss. There we go. Right, it's a cool boss, this. Heraldic material is out. Right, so there's a bottled boss here, and there's a Legion event. So we'll go to the Legion event first. It's in the stronghold. I'm glad I opened this stronghold the other day. Still 4 minutes away, so it's quite a time. We could have run. I suppose we could have run a pit. So there's loads of Whisper events here. We can run a Whisper. Now one of the easiest Whispers of all is in the PvP section, getting the Seething Abomination. It's worth 5. Ooh. We'll take the bag of obols. We've got these Seeds of Hatred. Okay, we do need to get down here. And that was 5 points. Now we do have to take a little care in case somebody wants to ambush you, which this happened to me in the past. Then take the Altar of Extraction, that gives you another 3. All you have to do is really take care a little bit, make sure nobody ambushes you. The wolves will take care of the rest. I'm thinking about instead of doing this, changing it to the jar room, so I can teleport. Don't really need it in the dungeons, but thinking about it for the pits, just to get around a little quicker. Okay, so back to Serigar, grab this Whisper, then we can run to the Legion event. Which was here. And still enough time to get there. I would just run there. because I'm at almost 200% movement speed, so it's not a problem. Stoke the fire. There, we got our whisper done, which is a chaos armor whisper. That was a collection of chaos with a greater affix, so that is, or should be, chaos armor inside. Now we got 3% extra. So here we've got 15, 20, 28% plus this for 15 minutes, or until the Legion event finishes. Now you might be asking yourself, why is he running a werewolf, not the werebear? Because I like the animation, it's as simple as that. But love it. There's more than enough to be getting on with. He's just a surfing dude. There's more than enough to take these ones out. Easy peasy. This is the easiest way to get Forgotten Souls. Not the only way, just one of the easiest. Come up here. Okay, they got him. Done before I got there. Yeah, you can take him down. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Thank you.
And we get a decent amount of blood here as well. Now we did have a bag of ovals.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
None of these are worthwhile keeping. And we did have, so let's open these up first. 2 chaos armor, pants and chest. That's impressive. And there is a potential for more. Right, so let's see if there was anything worth keeping in that little bunch.
How shall I guide my hammer?
Fists of Fate. Okay, it's not a bad thing. Hunter's Zenith. Quick Shift, Heightened Senses, Predatory Instinct. Actually, that's not bad, but would I change my Fists of Fate across for this? Probably not. But I'll keep a hold of it. I'm not going to do that. Willpower, damage, resource cost reduction. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. No. So nothing of the rest of them really stands out.
Much thanks, friend.
I'm really getting to the point that I need to do something about that inventory. Right, so we're going to today again gamble for the amulets. Right, let's see if there was any. I'm really after a decent amulet, which is not that.
Equitable transaction.
Not that either. So nothing there. Fine.
Equitable transaction.
Right, so World Boss 23 minutes. No. Okay, so let's see if we can. Okay, let's put these away. Now, I did say I was going to look at, instead of the one to all skills, this one. See how, instead of the effects. Just cleaning things up before I start. Okay, so right, let's see if we can find a party for the Infernal Hordes. Looks like Chinese and Korean. So here the goal is to get 666 as a minimum, and then anything else that I get after 666 is gold. That's what I'm going to be doing today. And that's the... And I'm going to just park myself here. take the devil to start with. That's worth at least 100. Because there's 4 of us here, and we should be able to take like a spawn point each. So this is a lazy build. I just have to be a little careful with my spirit generation, that's all. It's like 0. So I guess I need to take a look at my Paragon board. Well, we got a Chaos Offering straight away. Oh, you see, I've got, you know, spirit on kill. But I don't really have spirit on any... I need to take a look at the Paragon board and see if I can generate some spirit there. I know Lucky Hit generates a spirit, but... I do find myself running out every now and then. Like here, I've got knives. Somebody want to choose? Yeah. Everything goes down within 1 hit. It's actually, in that regard, is quite satisfying. But I do need to try and find a way to generate some spirit. Without killing. Nothing really happening in this spawn point, so I'll take up both of them. I still don't want to move too far, so like from here I should be able to command both spawn points. Let's have things faster. So after this run, maybe I'll take a look at the Paragon board, see if I can sort of optimize it a little bit better than I have. For the most part, it's pretty much okay. I just don't like running out of spirit all the time. Draw the Ether Lords. This is quite a good one. But you see, I've run out of bloody... I need to hit something. There. That's what I mean. Like, I was down to 0. And because everybody else is killing so fast, I couldn't hit anything to generate the mana. And I just need to do this. Razor Wing. So when you're in like the pits, you never really have an issue. But here everybody is killing stuff so fast. If I don't kill anything, then I lose spirit. Maybe I need to go hunting for it. So we have Hellfire does the... Yes, we've got the Hellfire. This is sort of... We didn't get too much on the waves. Weeping lasses. Right? You see here's one that's been grindy. So the reason I'm running here really is to get the gold. And once I've got enough gold, then I can start to a little target masterwork. See if I can get some better rolls in my masterworking, and then clear higher pits quicker. And that's the goal, really. Clearing higher pits quicker. Well, we've hit over 1,000, so this is the last, so maybe we'll get over 1,200. So the soul spires are actually a little easier to clear, but they're still the slowest to clear in the pits. Right, so we're starting. So we got the Chaos Armor. $310, so that's already we've got 25 mil, 250 mil. And then this takes us up to 330. Almost 50 there. 40. Right, so let's go see if there's anything worth keeping here. Pain Gorgers. Fighting Lightbringer. Willpower, no. So essentially, no. Alright, where's the Legion event? That's the World Boss. So we will off-town it. No, go through the gate. The lupine is looping along. Oh, didn't even have enough time to... They're like dying before they come up there. Oh, we'll do this one. Come on. Let's go grab this bunch. Easy peasy. And where will he put his will protection things? No, he's dead already. Come on. Taking a bit of time to spawn these. Done. There we go. Okay, that gives us another whisper. Gem fragments, boots. Okay, we'll take the gem fragments. See what else dropped. You never know, we might have been extraordinarily lucky. Armor resist all. Well, that's not a bad pair of boots, actually. Just not what I'm after. And I don't want to put into... You know, I don't think I have an Ahu rune yet. World boss. Okay, what are you? He was here. Let's go do the world boss. Although the drops in their world bosses are not fantastic. I think I do probably need to take a little care on the Wandering Death's beam. See, I'm running out of so much. Even though, you know, I hit, but got nothing to kill. You know, because I've got no spirits, so I can't cast anything. And this is the one drawback I'm finding, that you need to actually kill something. So I guess I need to look at my spirit generation, see how I can actually do better. For pets, it's never or very rarely a problem. Right, anyway, that was that done. See, there is resource gen there, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And it's activated. So there, all these are... Okay, that's not quite activated. So I need a little bit more intel. So that's not quite activated either. We'll take the companion damage because we are actually doing most of our damage through the companions. So we'll still take the next one here. So there's two not actually activated yet. Maybe I'll take this one instead of this one. I think that's okay. Just change that across from reduced damage to maximum spirit, just to see if that'll help me. Absolutely crap rewards from
Finally.
the boss.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Right, so let's see how that actually affects us. Oh, I can't. No, 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 not fleeting hordes. Okay, so that seems to be a reasonably good party. Ah, damn noisy outside. Looks like a rogue, spiritborn. Right, so let's see how I can generate spirit this time. It seems to be better. Now I'm actually generating spirit. I'll take a little more damage from elites, so be it. At least I'm generating spirit now. So that's that's the change I needed to make. So now I can spam away to my Heart's Delight. Yeah, this is better. There you go, just standing in a circle. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. I suppose I could put it on auto cast using the numpad, but I don't want to. It's as simple as that. Yeah, this is much more comfortable. Being able to just auto cast like this. So that little alteration. We'll see in the pit what kind of difference that has actually made. But I'm not going to be running pits until probably this afternoon, because I want to gather up as much gold and Forgotten Souls as possible. Excuse me. So we started off just a tad under 350. If I can get up to 1 billion this morning, I'll be sort of happy. Yeah, this is much better. Which means I've actually got some spirit regen. Okay, there's a chaos. Capture the spirits. This is not a very good one, I don't think. Last time I got caught in these waves quite a few times, and they didn't like me. I got killed. That was close. So I do have to outrun them. They're nasty on me. Yeah, I found that yesterday that these waves and my survivability were not particularly high. And yet I'm capped. But I died twice in two waves like that. These flame waves. On the spirit the Sorc that I ran, because of the mana shield, I never had a problem like that. But you know, as I grow into this character, then I'm learning a little bit more about it. Making sure my survivability is high is one of them. I'm almost at the armor cap, but I think it's close enough to not worry about it. But that's using the Harlequin, which has got a GA on armor, so it sort of takes care of it almost. The Soulspires still take a bit of time to get down, don't they? So if I stand about here, I can maybe do both of them at the same time. And then get a little bit into the middle. I think this should be okay. That gives me a fairly wide area to be able to take down the monsters. Okay, so a little bit of snow up here. So we're almost hit the 666. And then everything else is... Oh, I've got a Paragon point. So I'll take the willpower in the first port. Yeah, this is good. This is much, I'm feeling much more comfortable with taking that Spirit Gen. Yeah, easy, easy, easy. So I'll go first, take this. Slate Ether Fiends. Okay. You'll be able to slate Ether Fiends from here. There's no waves I have to dodge. It says there's something down here, but there isn't really. Look, there's no here. Everything goes down pretty quickly. Like it says that it's like nada, not there. It's annoying when you get this sort of circle that's going boing boing, but there's nothing there. Stalking Devil? Okay, we'll take a look for him. That's worth 100 points. Soul Spires still take a bit too long to come down, I think, for the rewards that it gives. So my guarantee overpower is on pretty much all the time. Okay, go pick up the snow. I can see both spawn points from here. So if there's a soul spire like this appears, I can get there pretty quickly. Then I can also see the other spawn point easily. Yeah, that's good. So if you're only running a pair, for example, there's only two of you, then somebody taking, like here where you can see both spawn points, and you can go from one to the other quite easily, and somebody standing about there can do the same on the other side. And that's a good way to hit both spawn point, all 4 spawn points. Okay, so we got 400 extra, and that's not too bad. So I started off at just a tad under 50. That took me up to 36. That's a decent amount. I've got nothing left, so back to town. See if there's a Legion event happening. If there is, leave the group and go. No Legion, so
Greetings. How shall I get my hammer things on your return?
Tempest Roar, Toxic Claws. No, nothing. Okay, so as I say, stand here again, so I can cover both spawn points. Just a little movement can get me inside the Soul Spire. And then just spawn my ravens. Where's my cursor? Ah. There it is. I lost my cursor for a minute there. That should suit me just a little better. Alright, so which one have we got this time? Okay, that is not a good sign. I think I know what it was. When I have the Razer Synapse running, as well as the game, because I have a Razer board and mouse, but if I actually have the application running, it's causing some issues for me with the game. Let's see if this helps. I'll just close the application. But that was just like a little warning, I think. I was wondering why my fan was like going crazy. It's been on for quite some time. See if this actually helps. But to snow across the other side. Not much snow across my side because my pet picks it up. Right, let's go grab the snow before it melts. So if you stand it in and about this, then it's just a hop, skip and a jump to either of the spawn points. And because of you can target right around you, it's relatively easy to control the two spawn points. Just like that. Pardon me. Oh, these are just move inside a little time. So here I can see 1, 2. You don't have to be precise with your positioning. Just close enough Oh, there are two soul spires, one after another, right in the two spawn points. That must have been a soul spire right on top of a soul spire. Just move out that. You can hold down your shift button and you'll be sort of rooted in place. There we go. So we've hit the first checkpoint, 666. So we can have Bartek. Somebody kill that bugger that's doing this. I don't like standing in fire all the time. Tends to do my poor feet no any good. Oh, there seems to be a lot of damn soul spires this. And it's still taking a bit of time to get down. Busting masses. Okay. We bust that mass anyway. Now we got this wave of burning on the ground again. I thought this was mostly associated with a particular boss like Anton or something like this. But I haven't seen an Ether Lord appearing. With lords? I like the lords. They can lead to some serious to go. 1100. One more wave to go. I decide, oh, it's ethers. Now this is nice. When there's about 20 seconds or less to go, it'll get down to 1, kill that one, and then they reappear again. Yeah. And yeah, I'm watching the mini map. Not the most I've had. The most I've had is over 3,000. Well, I guess we have got over 3,000. 383. Come on, what's wrong with this? So I kind of screwed this up a little bit. Oh, that's a bit. I'm gonna have to set all this up again. Because I did try the sort of numlock, but it kind of screwed things up a wee bit. I have to do this a bit better. Oh, why did I do that? That was a good amount of gold anyway. Alright, so options, controls. until I figure this out. Okay, so Legion in a minute, so let's go to the Legion. Where is the Legion? There. I don't know why that numlock was a bit strange, because I couldn't seem to take it off. Anyway. See that? He just surfs along. Okay, so stats and materials. How much have I got? 4,600 forgotten souls. You get 1 to 200 here. I can't remember exactly how many. Okay, I will do a so my there, that gives me that little bit extra XP. I love the animation in this. It's hilarious. Now I'm after gold and forgotten souls because I think I've got enough obducite in which to do what I want to do. But I don't have enough. I didn't have enough gold in particular, which is why I wanted to run Infernal Hordes so as I could get a goodly sum of gold. But what I found was that I was running out of spirit way too much. So I changed my spirit boon across a little bit to have a little bit more spirit generation, and it's definitely helped. And I just tried the numlock trick, but it didn't work very good for me. Couldn't take it off properly. So opening the gold chest was a wee bit difficult. Maybe I'll try again. Try again offline. Because it certainly will help in autocasting the ravens. Not worried about anything else. But the ravens, you know, it's when you hold down your raven, the 4 I'm holding, can be a bit annoying at times. But not the end of the world. That was quick. Alright, so let's pick up everything. Back to town. What have we got here? See if there was anything worth keeping. Well, I think that's the first flesh renderer I've got, but I don't... It's a double GA, so I shouldn't really just throw away. X-Fall, I just haven't found a use for it. Okay, there's an upgrade to Mending Stone, an upgrade to a Slime Burst. Don't really need them. But that's the two. Then I'm gonna sell.
Equitable transaction.
Now I need to find a space for these two GA clubs. And I am running out of space. I need to do some... I think I will run this pit. I think this should be okay. 2-3 minutes. This is why I need some masterwork. I'm hitting okay. Come and get these little... Don't really need to. So I'm not super fast, but I do love the animation. You know, yesterday I was wondering how I could get the unhindered. And of course, I completely forgot that if you've got the Ghost Walker aspect on, when you press evade, you can go unhindered. Yeah. Completely forgot. So now I can remember how to go evade and unstoppable. Two and a half minutes. No, not quite there yet. Maybe this one will get me there? Yeah. So 3 minutes and a little bit. If the boss doesn't take me down. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. %. 3 out of 4. Well, that's a minor miracle. Usually it's 2 out of 4. I must be lucky today. Right, let's just... Oh, there was a whisper. So let's go grab the whisper. We'll take the chaos. Now this... The Grim Favors is going to run out soon, so... If you want to do this, get 2 for 1, run your whispers quickly. Now, if you get about 20 of these whispers and you want to run a new character, keep about 20 in your stash, and that'll take you from 1 to 60. Just open them on a new character. That's what I did for the Druid. And none of these are GA, so sell, sell, sell. Right, so is there another Legion event? No. Okay, so let's try and find a party. And we want Infernal Hordes. Let's see if we can get in. Ah, we got in. There's one not accepting. We got some serious roadworks outside. I can feel the house shaking. Right, so we'll position ourselves again here. We sort of equidistant between the 2 spawn points. And just keep your finger down on the button, the Raven button, which is number 4 for me. And just lay down in an arc. And if there's a Soul Spire appears, just wander into the Soul Spire. The Soul Spire still takes a little bit of time to get down. But not as bad as the Werb, that's for sure. That's not there anymore. Go gather the snow. Just want to take this opportunity while I'm almost AFK. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate this. All the likes, all the subs, all the follows. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And for me, good morning. For you, it might be good afternoon or probably good evening. But for me, it's what, 10:30 in the morning. Look at that goodly bunch. Okay, go pick up the snow. Oh, there's a Chaos Rift. What we got this time? Goblins. Yeah, we like the goblins. This is the second time we've had goblins today already. I had one just in the last run I made. I like, it'll give me lots of gold at the end. Look at these beauties, dropping all the snow. Come on. Yeah, we that's the second time that the second wave of the goblins has been a bit delayed. Maybe we're just killing so many so quickly. That's pretty awesome. I think that's one of the best goblin raids I've had. I love these calls that come in, and they're following a set playbook, and they don't deviate from the playbook no matter what you say. You can say anything and they go blah 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 blah, all the same. Okay, go pick up the snow. Somebody gonna choose? Nobody wants to choose. Take things faster then. The only reason I'm running the werewolf is because I like the animation. There's the difference in damage between the werebear and the werewolf is not massive. You look at the two glyphs and they're pretty much the same. So we got somebody running there. So we'll just move up a little bit. No need to cover both, just cover the one. So, and then you got somebody covering this side. So it's only really the top. And you've got the evade Spiritborn that probably needs to evade to keep his stuff going. This is working okay. This is the right way to do it, actually. If you've got in a 4-man party, everybody takes a spawn point, and then, because most builds can just do their spawn point, they'll extend in and around quite a lot, so the middle is also covered. And this is working out quite nicely. Yeah. So once I've got enough gold, then what I'm going to do... is... I'm guessing he might be AFK. Away from keyboard, just in case you didn't know. Because I didn't for quite some time. Yeah, because he's not casting anymore. So I guess he was just put on auto cast, the numpad. But then he got killed, so he doesn't cast anymore. Maybe. What shall we have? Yeah, he's gonna get killed again in a minute if he's not careful. It will be animation. So before this character was autocast, but now, and I guess he was sort of away from the keyboard. Let's go surfing for a little bit. Just go around. So the soul spires are definitely better, but they're still taking too long to get down. You know, every other event, you're taking down almost instantly. They did say that it increased the radius on how far out the kills go, but I don't know by how far. Doesn't seem to be too much. Might as well have the spires. We're getting quite a lot of the damn things. And look at that, 4,200. This is incredible. That was a really good goblin event. One of the best that I've had, that's for sure. Better than the one that we just had. Or I just had, anyway. Come on. Almost done. Let's get this. That was the last little piece. That's weird. It's not allowing me to snip properly. I don't know why. Anyway, never mind. I'll figure that out later. So 3,000. So 544. $140. That's good. Alright, let's check and see if there's any Legion events. Can't see. Basilisk. Okay, there's an upgrade that we will take.
Come, traveler. Stars of sanctuary. Find your key. Shine on, my friend. Return soon.
So you can find another party. Same again. No change to the strategy. Wow, it's noisy as hell outside. I can literally feel the house shaking. There's some heavy machinery. What they've been doing is laying in some 1 meter pipes in the road because there's a new housing complex being built. I think there's going to be schools and everything. So they need to get the infrastructure up and running. It's been causing a little bit of havoc. But it looks like they might be finished within the next couple of weeks, which is good because then it might get quiet again. This is good. We've got a nice park in front of us. So I'm watching the minimap to see where the monsters appear. Okay, there's a chaos wave. What's the chaos wave this time? Ether logs? This can give a decent amount of XP. I was meaning snow. And by snow I mean ether. That was good. Not as many as the goblins. That's. So this is a decent amount. So I think maybe after this. Oh no, I did say I wanted to get closer to a billion. Because even at a billion, it's getting the master working right. It's not a given. Okay, wave 5, almost. I would say, yeah, this could be a nice run. That's it, that's it. So yesterday I ran a lot of Chaos Rifts. Today it's Golden Forgotten Souls Day. What I'm noticing this season, I don't know if anybody actually does any trading whatsoever, but certainly on the trade sites, I have noticed a real lack of trading. On the Diablo trade site, I don't like the changes that they've actually made to it, that you have to sort of confirm you've made the trade. It's a little... Nobody really wants to do this. But also the trade in particular, I've noticed that there's a distinct lack of trade this season. And certainly the amount of gold that you get for the article is way down in comparison to last season. And I think it's because of the Chaos Armor. Because the Chaos Armor is not tradable. So that takes away 5 potential trade items from the sides. There's not much happening up here, is there? So whereas last season I done, well, most... Ooh, what the hell was that? Most seasons I've done quite good in trade, but this season, virtually nothing. And I've had some decent things for trade. They're just not selling very well. And also the stuff that I have on sale, generally, you know, I'm on the wrong time zone. I've had offers from people that are on different time zones. And by the time I accept, they don't want it anymore. Which has sometimes happened in the past, but more frequently this season, I think, because the Chaos Armor... Now, don't get me wrong, I think the Chaos Armor is fantastic. But it's not tradable. So whereas a lot of people were paying a lot for a good unique last season, they're just not available this season. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, actually. I'll be honest with you. It's making me focus a little bit more on gold, whereas I never did before. So I guess it's not a bad thing. It's making me a little focus on the game. But I didn't do much trading last season, but the articles I did trade were good articles and sold for decent prices. But if you can sell an article for 1 billion this season, you're doing good. The werewolf surfer. I'll have to find a better name for it. Still takes a little time for it to get these soul spires down. Ah, that's another one appeared on another one. Everything else goes down pretty quick, but the soul spire still takes some time. You know, more time than any of the other events put together. So we're at 688. Two pieces of armor. $701. $688, $729. It's getting there. Earthbreaker and Flicker Step. I think I've got better. Earthbreaker I'm not really interested in. Flicker Step, I've got a better Flicker Step than this. Lockrins. Vulnerable. No. I noticed there is a lot of loot, but not many GAs, and that's definitely when you're running a boss. The amount of GAs that you get are vastly lower than before. Colossal Fiends. Just move into the circle. And another one. I think there's two of us running Ravens in here. I saw another Druid just there. Okay, let's go pick up Razor Wings. That's a cool build. See what I'm doing, there's two team members roving around, and there's one just standing at that spawn point, and I'm standing in the middle of these two spawn points, so I should be able to cover both spawn points. And I don't have autocast on because I put it on the number lock just before and I couldn't get it off properly. I was doing something wrong, obviously. Okay, so let's go pick up. See the bottom one, I can see the top one. Just make sure these ground bursts of fire don't affect me too much. Just move inside the soul spire. And yet another soul spire. And the soul spire arrived on the soul spire. Okay. He's just standing here spamming his razor wings. That's cool. Done. It would be nice if I really understood how long I've got before my Grizzly Rage runs out. See, that's my Grizzly Rage, but there's no like bar along there that... Right, what are we on? Worms? Oh, excuse me. That wasn't a very good... Chaos Wave, was it? Something through two. What are we getting this time? catch the wisps. This is not a very good one either, I feel. And definitely these burning waves can cause me some serious damage. So I do have to take care of them. And of course that kind of confused me a wee bit as well. Well, we managed to get through that okay. We might end up with maybe 1500 if we're lucky. I like to take him surfing every now and then. Then back onto the boring spawn point. So I'm permanently overpowering. Damage is increased. Dire Werewolf is up. You know, I do forget to do this. And I keep telling people, don't forget. And I forget myself. I don't know why my... Okay, for a minute there, the Twitch stream dropped, and so did my YouTube stream. We're up and running again. we're up and running again. I was just checking to see that the you could actually hear the game. Seems to be okay. It'd be nice to understand how long I've got before that came back on again. So I've always got my companion wolves up. This is the wolves. And you can see them just dotting around. They're attacking. The overpower is pretty much constant. That's pretty much up all the time. Companion damage is up all the time. So all the damage buffs are active. But I think this afternoon I want to run some pits. See if I can start running pits in 90 seconds up your roll. But to do that I think I need to do a little bit of masterworking. Maybe look at a couple of different aspects. See if I can maximize the damage a little bit more. Somebody coming down here? There we go. Okay, that's done. Go get the snow. Overpower. So the overpower is the yellow. And the crit is the yellow. And the overpower is the sort of orange. So it looks like crit more than overpower. Let's see if we wander around a little bit more. Not getting so much. They don't seem to spit out anything except for no monsters come from them. Yeah, I don't like that chaos perk, if you can call it that. Boon. Or more like a bust. better. Eleven 16. Okay, after this one, I think I want to go and see if there's any Legion events. Get some more Forgotten Souls. Because although this is good, it's a bit boring. At least when I run the pits, I time myself. I want to get them finished in a minute and a half or less. So it's like a little bit of a challenge. This is no real challenge. But the goblins are fine. I haven't run any ladder bosses for quite some time either. I should run Duriel, Andariel, Harbinger, Belial. I learned a lot of Belial last season, like 10 of them. Not so much monsters come here. So it sort of limits us druids in a way. Well, I guess we've got over 1,000. I'm just never satisfied. Come on, yeah, that's better. I'm getting a little hungry. Lunchtime is coming. Pick up the snow. What did we get? Look, that took a long time to get that. So I guess we got 1 Korean, 2 Chinese. Seven 5 2. Wow, a 4GA helm. A helm! Who the hell uses a 4GA helm? But still, it's a 4GA helm. Okay. Back to town we go. Oh, I need to put my iPad on some power. So I leave the party for now. What was that? Mjolnir. It's not. I mean, you say, look at that. That is like a tremendous. What to do? I'll save it. Godslayer. Nah. 2 Godslayers. Endurant Faith. Razor Plate. There's a. That's an upgrade. None of the rest of them were upgrades.
Better than starting from nothing.
Do I want to keep the Godslayer? No.
Much thanks, friend.
Waxing Gibeus. Nah.
Equitable transaction.
One of these days I'm gonna get a decent amulet.
Fine with me. Equitable transaction.
But not yet. I've got 7 chances to get an amulet,
Hello, shiny flattery's ghost. I had that.
and it wasn't gonna drop, was it? What did it? So I've ended up with 824. I'm just gonna check something a minute. Good morning, Helder. Blue balls. This morning. Where's the Legion events? There it is.
Pardon me, stranger. Could you spare a moment?
Where's all the monsters gone? Not many monsters on the way there, was there? Okay, this is a different Legion event. I haven't done any down here for quite a long time. Let me split up and go the other way. What is this? Follow my leader. Oh, that was good. That was different. Right, so Forgotten Souls is now up to 5k. Okay.
Equitable transaction.
Chaos Rifts. Ah, spell right. A surfing we will go, a surfing we will go. Deo medallion, a surfing we will go. Oh, there we go. Oh, we missed that one. Wow, really noisy outside. There's my box. Let them do the little thingy. Where's this? There it is. We need to go in here, don't we? I could have just opened the door. Yeah. Check what's down here. Nope. Don't want to run any of them. And what did we get? We got a Forgotten Wisdom. Cool. So this forgot to pick up a single piece of animus and had to go the damn thing up. 2 more. Get the veneration here. No infernal wrap. Ah, there must be still some. Still another one down here somewhere. There it is. I'm not worried about. Don't want to pick anything up. No events, no nothing. Just do the rifts. Not even going to do the heraldic strongholds. Just the focus is on rifts. But we do need to find a pedestal. Where the bloody hell's a pedestal? Ah, it's there. Gold reserve. Just spitting out fire. Zek. Ah, we got some infernal wrap dropping. Ah, we got one more watchman to kill. The watchman is there. Now we can go and open the door. I love this out. I like Surfer too. We'd be a hell of a lot quicker if we didn't have to open all these damn doors. PG8 plus. Sure there's nothing here. And of course there wasn't. Grandmother doesn't last long. Gold reserve. Alright. Is the going to keep up? Yep. It's literally going hot knife through butter. The other one I'll grab down here. There it is. Pardon me. Wait, there's the rifts that we want. You have these monsters in the walls, and you can't kill them. There's another one here. So I hope when they sort of like this. Okay, then they all brought them together. But there's been a couple of times that I haven't been able to clear because it was stuck in the wall. don't know why my iPad's having such a problem to keep Twitch open. So it looks as though I'm critting much more than I'm overpowering. Ah, I forgot to pick him up. Nope, not this way either. This. So what do we need to do? Travel to the web deck. Oh, damn it. Leave that. Yeah. Elder's got some good speed amongst him. And he's running. He's not evading. The boss is there. We'll obviously take this first. Quiet. Bloody noisy outside this morning. Right to town, get rid of some stuff. Any pain gorgers? No. Right, there's no upgrades there either, so let's just see. Sell. Sell, 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 sell. Two to core. Might think about that. It would have been better if it was a GA to core.
Equitable transaction.
I do need to resist all.
Much thanks, friend.
Nah. I'm pretty sure we're leaving like half the stuff on the bloody ground. Because we don't move fast. Must be another one of these beacon things. Oh, I forgot to touch. Chaos. There it is. Go and get the treasure. Then go down to the next floor. Okay, well there's the boss. Let's go get the... Normally I'd like to take the artillery shrine, but I don't want to trigger an event. See, there's wraps getting dropped on the ground. We'll grab them when we... Okay, so that when you get a big dump of wrap like that, you know that there's no more gonna happen. So now we've pretty much completed the dungeon. So on our way home, well, to the boss, we can pick up any extra. Like this. And I think that's us done. And there we go. So it dropped protection shrines. Don't need any protection shrines. 12 o'clock and all's well. So it will be time for my lunch soon. So again, thank you very much for watching. It is much appreciated, all the likes, the follows. Oh, there was a GA sitting there. There you are, dear. I'm never sure which way is the most efficient to get through these tunnels. Go do this first before we head up. Well, there's a treasure room key. Infernal hordes. I guess this is the treasure room. And there we go, we've got this lovely treasure. And there's a Vex room. It took me ages to get my first Vex room. They don't drop very often. I don't think I've got an Arrow room yet. But now I've got a few Vex. But it took a long time to drop. I'm thinking that the runes are more rare this season than they were last, and last season was rare. Oh, he's coming. And what do we get this time? Another Chaos Rift. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. So yes, it is time for lunch. I will clear my inventory because I like to clear inventories. So that's Changeling's dead. That's an interesting one to get an upgrade on.
Much thanks, friend.
That could be interesting.
Fine indeed.
Yeah, I'll take this upgrade.
An equitable transaction.
And I will take
Give it a go.
amulets
Hello, shiny.
in the vain hope
Shiny.
that I'll get a good amulet.
There's something special. All finished, are you?
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Much thanks, friend.
Then put the rune away. That was the bags. The rune goes in here. They didn't go anywhere else, did they? No, that's good. Then I'll just clear up the... We'll keep the gold, material, gem, no needs, material, forgotten wisdom, strong rune, no, protection, no. Okay, so we've got some to run this afternoon, but that was good. So thank you very much for watching. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate everything, but it is time to go. I need to get some lunch. I'm hungry. So maybe we shall see you this afternoon. So bye for now.